Hey, what's going on, everybody? Rolo Dunksrnice here. Welcome back to the channel. And if you are new, welcome. I really appreciate it. Consider liking and subscribing if you haven't. And in today's video, I got something good for you guys. This is none other Air Jordan 4, aka the Crafts. These things look really good in person. And with that being said, let's jump right into the video. All right, let's get them out the box real quick. Now, before we get into the box and the shoes, of course, I gotta give a shout out and a thank you to B&Kicks. Much appreciated to them. Their information and all their socials will be down below, link in description. Now, before we get into the shoes, we gotta talk about the box. Of course, it does have that black top lid with the red Jumpman where it says Flight, and it's again your standard Jordan box. Again, these are the Air Jordan 4 SE. These are the grade school, again, not my size, but of course the shoes are right here in my hand. All right, so these shoes here, my first impression was like, wow, these look a lot better in person. So these are the Air Jordan 4, aka also called the Craft. Besides your different various tones of gray, again, this shoe is very interesting. It has different material choices. So one, we have a smooth leather finish that's on the rear that follows along with the front toe box area. And if you look at your flaps, it's more of like this tumbled leather, which feels very different comparing the two with the smooth leather that runs along with the shoe. As far as the back rear area, again, it has that standard leather material that most 4s do have. And one interesting material choice that they decided to do with this is also include a distressed leather that you do see here on the lace. And also, if you flip down the back tab part, it has a stitch where it's split tone, where it's a smooth leather finish along with that distressed leather that you do see here on the inner parts of the shoe. And on the rear section, you do have a clear translucent part where it does have like that gray clear translucent, and the Jumpman being a muted tone of yellow that does have different accents along with it by the lace area and the Flight Jumpman on the tongue tag, along with the sock liner on the rear part of the tongue, as well as your outsole. Again, this shoe is very interesting because if you look at the shoe, you have different parts with different materials and different threadings. And one thing that I did find very interesting is that this outer part of the shoe has a different suede material where it's more of like that fuzziness of a suede. And if you look at the front toe cap area, it's kind of like a shave suede type material. Now, I don't know exactly what the right terminology or term of it, but you can clearly see that it's two different tones of suede. And speaking of suede, you have a different material of suede on the netting that's normally on a standard Jordan 4, which feels very different. It's kind of more of a rough, stiff feel compared to the two different tones of suede on the front area, along with the tongue. Again, it's very interesting and something different that Jordan Brand decided to do. And the overall color tone and the blocking of this as well looks really good. And it's something different, which is, again, what I like about these a lot. But besides the uppers, I did want to mention that the midsole is not a pure white midsole. It's more of like a cream tone. One thing I also did want to point out is this back part where the rear section has a square cutout nearby the sock liner, which is very interesting because it's slightly a new addition where I feel that it's not really needed, but it's also something where I don't mind that Jordan Brand decides to put something like this on the shoe. But besides the distressed leather, the suede material choices, and that smooth leather finish throughout the sneaker, and the overall shoe of those gray tones, these shoes are very unique and look a lot better in person. I can tell you that right now. Again, a big shout out goes to B&Kicks for providing these 4s here. Much appreciated to you guys. Their link and everything will be down below in the description. Comment, like, and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll catch you on the next video. It's gonna be good. Yay!